Get a guys here, welcome to my YouTube channel, Just Lily. So a man on TikTok directed a question to women, and here is what he asked us.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you? Like, what is your plan B? Right? Not to be funny, but what is your next step if you never get married? You see, a lot of people, their life revolves around marriage. Who's going to marry me? Finding the right one, right? Being married, having kids, and all these beautiful things. But what if it never happens? What is your plan B for your happiness? Because if marriage is your happiness, and that's the ultimate goal, right? Having kids is the ultimate goal. Having a house and a big family with that picket fence and that dog is your ultimate goal. What is your plan B if that never happens? If that never happens, if you never get married. Now I want you to ask yourself that question. What is my plan B if nobody marries me? If I never get married, right? Does that determine my happiness, my value, my substance, who I am? Like, think about that. What is your plan B if you never get married? If you never find happiness in someone else? If someone never compliments your vibe, your energy, who you are, or where you want to go, right? What is your plan B if all of that fails?
Well, he should have asked us what our plan A was, because our plan A is to not be worried about plan B. Today in society, more women no longer care about marriage. They no longer place marriage on a pedestal like the women before us. They are mothers and our grandmothers and our great grandmothers and other women in other centuries before us. They no longer see marriage as an achievement. They no longer see marriage as the beginning and end of a woman. And honestly, that should be the case. Even at that, today in society, we still see single women and women who want to be child free. They are still being mocked at in society, still discriminated in society, especially by men and even by their fellow women. Marriage is a wonderful thing. Marriage, finding someone to spend the rest of your life with, have a family, and live happily ever after is a wonderful nation. I absolutely have nothing against marriage. But even at that, we shouldn't place marriage on a pedestal because everybody is not, I mean, it shouldn't be compulsory to want to get married. It should be a thing of choice. I mean, that's pretty much obvious, right? So either way, let's hear what other women on TikTok had to say about this.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you?
I understand where he was trying to go with this. Um, but I just want to ask, when did marriage, like, why is marriage plan A in the first place? At one point in my life, I looked at marriage as an accomplishment, and now I look at it as something people just do and not everybody is good at. My life story won't be any less compelling, won't be any less significant, right? Won't be any less impactful or beautiful or meaningful, whatever, because I'm not married. It just means that I'm not married. I wish that we as a society could completely get away from the idealism around marriage. Marriage is not fantasy. Marriage is not a wedding. Marriage is not the reception. Marriage is work. And I think that some people genuinely believe that they're ready to do the work. And in actuality, they're not. They don't even come with the tools, they're not equipped. I think a lot of people gauge the success of their life based on whether or not they got married, they had the dog, the house, the kids. And I really wish we could get away from that.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you? Like, what is your plan B? What is your plan B if nobody marries you? Like, what is your plan B?
If nobody marries me, I'm going to continue to be doing what I'm doing, which is unbothered. I'm 43, and my two beautiful girls are right there. And we're living in our beautiful beach house in Costa Rica, unbothered by looking for a man to pay for it. That's the plan B. You have a beautiful day. I love you. Have a good day.
So you've seen what other women had to say, and some of them were quite funny in their response. But I have to say, this question is actually an important one. I mean, jokes apart, the shenanigans aside, this is a legit important question because even though we still have single women who don't care about marriage and who probably want to be single with their dogs and their cat, and those who want to be child free, and those who want, I mean, even such child free women want to get married too, but they're not interested in having kids, right? And even those who probably just want to be single mothers and all that, But even at that, there are still much women out there in society who want to have a husband. There are more women out there who want to have a family, and that is totally normal. That is totally fine. And honestly, I mean, they should ask themselves this question. I mean, we should ask ourselves this question because normally being born in society, there's already a predetermined steps left for you. Like when you're born, you have to go to school, get a good job, get married, have kids, take care of them, grow old, and all that. I mean, we know how it is. So honestly, this is a legit important question because what happens? I mean, all those women out there, those of you who have intentions, I mean, I too, I have same intentions. I have intentions of getting married. I mean, so what happens if you don't get to meet that partner of yours? What happens if you don't get to meet the right person for you? What's your plan B and what are you going to do about it? Like it's actually a question that women need to ask ourselves. Though me personally, I actually don't care that much because I have this mindset that if I want something, I'm gonna get it. It's just as that. I mean, that's just it for me. But for other women out there, this question actually reminds me of that woman on TikTok who said that it's either you have a man or you have a standard, or either you have a standard or you have a man. And honestly, she's quite right. So many women in society today had to downgrade their standards. They had to cross some things off their list just so they can say they have a man, just so they can be in a relationship, just so they can get married. And that's honestly the truth because some men still act like there are tons of good men out there and we women are just intentionally running away from them. I mean, no, the lawn is not greener on the other side. So what happens? I mean, if you're one of these women who actually want to get married and the husband is not coming for, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to downgrade your standards if you're someone who has high standards? Are you going to settle for anything you have? Or, I mean, what are you going to do? Because honestly, I think that women shouldn't place marriage on a pedestal. I mean, go out there, there's more to life than marriage. Marriage is a wonderful thing, no doubt. Like I said, even I have intention of getting married one day and having a family. But even at that, I personally know that marriage is an achievement. Marriage shouldn't be your beginner. And there's more to life. I mean, take a look at the world around you. I mean, there's more you could do out there. Keep yourself busy. And the funny thing, the moment you get your mind off this and just live your life, work on yourself, work on your career and whatever you got going on for you. Honestly, you're gonna see the suitors coming into your life. That's just the funny thing. Become that which you want to attract. Well, I don't mean to get into manifestation here, but honestly, you get my point. So, women, my advice is live out your life. The man is gonna come. That husband, that wonderful husband is gonna come. Don't downgrade your standards. Don't cross anything off your list. Don't settle for. I mean, what's the point of getting married if you're not going to be in a good relationship, in a good marriage, or in a good relationship? Like it doesn't make any sense. Marriage shouldn't just be about having kids. It should be about actually being in a good and a healthy marriage that's actually good for you. I mean, why settle for trash? I never understood the point of getting married to the wrong person just so you could answer a married woman. I mean, what's the point in it in the first place? You might as well not even get married in the first place. It's just like I say, anything worth doing is worth doing well. So if you want to get married, then get married for all the right reasons. Just live out your life. Do your shit. I mean, do your thing. The man is gonna come. He's definitely gonna come. If you understand the laws of nature, the laws of the universe, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. He's gonna come. I mean, live out your life. There's definitely more to life than just getting married. And so that's it, guys. So thank you for watching my video. If you got into the point of the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and for more awesome content to support me and to help the YouTube algorithm push out this video to others. So I'll see you next time, and bye bye. Take care.